Hey, what's up, guys? Episode 1. We're back with the BrOMalley show. We were out for a week because Daniel's like, dude, hey, man, I just love traveling, dude. And I'm like, I'm traveling, man. I'm going to go to fucking Dakota.
South Dakota.
Episode 109, if you were wondering.
Great faces, great places.
So you were in South Dakota. I mean, was there much to talk about? You guys just kind of hung out, chillaxed, nothing crazy or what?
No, just did some hikes, enjoyed the outdoors, the rain, the mountains, and that's about it, man.
Sounds pretty boring. No, it sounds peaceful. I bet that was nice.
It was enjoyable. The rain, on just chilling outside in the mountains, and it just started thundering and lightning.
Were you able to just kind of relax and chill and enjoy the moment? Or were you kind of like, God, I wish I was streaming. I wish I had a big booty
Dude,
bitch.
I haven't streamed in like probably close to a month.
Really?
Haven't gamed, haven't streamed.
Feels good?
I know. It does.
I feel like a different
less anxious.
I haven't gamed. I don't know. I mean, I kept telling. It's probably been 3 months.
Yeah, it's got to be close. You haven't been on it.
It's just I've switched that gaming time with stretching and being outside. Even though it's 100 and whatever, it's been hot. I've still been outside, even if I'm in the shade. Just been like stretching away more. Just I feel way better not gaming. I was the biggest addicted gamer of all time.
Yeah,
Functional.
just the anxiety you'd get after game, like not anxiety, but you were just
It was, I
high
think,
tense from the situation of gaming.
Yeah.
It was weird.
I think you're just so stimulated, and you're just like, yeah. And if you're not good at coming down from that, which is a very, very hard skill to acquire, and that's meditation, that's being able to just chill out and kind of calm your mind down, then you kind of stay like that all night, all day. You don't sleep as good, blah, blah, blah. I mean, but then, I'm not saying it's bad for you.
No.
But you said you plan on maybe not really going back to gaming as hard, or you just taking a little break, or you're going with the flow?
I don't know. I think I'm just taking a little break. COD was kind of getting repetitive too, and I just was like, just wasn't having as much fun. So maybe if another game comes out, excites me, you get the blood flowing a little bit. But
yeah, I got you a gift.
Oh yeah,
Got you some glasses.
Nice.
Yeah, they're cheap. They're not nice, but they're fucking the coolest part is I got a pair too.
Oh, we look sick.
Yeah, we look sick. So
What are these?
I just found we were early to Elena swim, and right next door there's like this consignment store, and Elena stole a pair. Yep, she's the thief. Typical Mexican.
Kind of buy one, get one free. Get one free. Steal one free, get one free.
No, I had to go back paying for them. They were $10.
Damn.
But
thanks,
it was eating at me. Yeah, so I got you those, and now we look
sick,
really good.
Yeah.
Ultimate Fighter was on last night. I watched the last. It was an hour, right? 7 to 8 or whatever.
Yeah, and
I
then
watched
they
the
did
last
some
35 minutes of it. I was, just didn't have time. But 35 minutes, I watched the last. I watched the good part. Well,
Yeah. What'd you think?
Fuck, dude, that is just. I mean, you just feel for that guy.
Oh, dude, you could just
crying
ate him up.
And it's, how many days in are they when they first fight? Like 3-4 days in, maybe.
I don't know. I don't think it
4.
technically said it, but it moved so fast. I imagine it was
Probably
only
less
4.
than a week.
Yeah.
Less than a week. You weigh in. You're already gone from your family for a few days. The dude's already crying because he misses his family, which I get.
Yeah,
I feel that. And then get knocked out in like less than a minute, and then
8
you
seconds.
still,
8 seconds. He got knocked out in 8 seconds.
Less than 10 seconds. And then still have to be there for 6 weeks. You can't go home. You still have to be there for the next 6 weeks.
I think they said 10 weeks. Yeah.
10 weeks. That's almost 11 weeks, dude.
Yeah.
Which is almost 12
If you
weeks.
think about it, it gets there.
But speaking of 11 weeks, dude, this Saturday will be 11 weeks from when I get to fight the greatest bantamweight of all time. Defended his belt 3 times.
Against
Good guys. Henry
arguably
Cejudo, double
legends,
champ.
yeah.
TJ Dillashaw, champ. Peter Yan beat him twice. Finished him in the first fight. Technically got him out of there before the end of the fight. Beat Corey Sandhagen 6 seconds.
Yeah,
So this dude's on a fucking tear. I'm fighting the greatest bantamweight of all time. And in Boston, August 19th. In a little over 11 weeks.
There's been some little back and forth going on. Aljo's been on Twitter. He's been having little Twitter fingers.
Yeah, he's been mad. He's just fucking mad at the world. He's just mad. It's just like, dude, take a deep breath. Inhale some cake. And
Yeah.
you're going to be all right, dude. Just make it there. Just get there. And it's going to be all right, bud.
He's been contradicting himself a little bit too, saying, "Oh, you got dominated in the Peter Yan fight," and then a video before that he said he rewatched it and you won the Peter Yan fight. He doesn't really quite know.
He's a little back and forth. Kamaru Usman versus Khamzat. Did you get that?
Yeah, I did.
That was funny. That was funny. It's just funny, man.
Yeah.
You just, you know what I mean? It's a
Wait,
good
let's keep
joke.
talking about the TUF.
Yeah, let's do it. I tried to just pass that one right.
I know.
quick.
Were you
Ultimate Fighter?
I haven't seen it in a long time, and I was a little disappointed with that first episode. But I think
our expectations were we wanted to see Conor McGregor fucking Superman punch Michael Chandler in the first episode. It's not gonna happen.
True.
It sucks. They shouldn't dropping an episode a week is tough.
Yeah, especially when there was only one fight and it was 8 seconds.
Yeah, I mean
That made the pace super weird. It was just like,
yeah. Good for that kid though. Fucking what is it? Prospects versus
vets.
Prospects versus vets. My buddy Hunter Azure is on there.
That, yeah. He's from Great Falls, Montana.
Yeah, he's from somewhere in Montana.
Yeah,
he's on there. That's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a good one. So there's 155ers. Oh my god, 155ers and 135ers on there.
Yep.
Overall, I'm excited for. Just one episode a week.
I know.
We're binge watching.
I know.
We're binge watchers now. Drop the whole fucking season.
That's what I was saying. Because I watched that first episode and it was an hour with some ads, and I was like, maybe it's a 2-hour episode because it was just felt so slow. But
it's weird with commercials though. I mean, we're not used to watching that shit unless you're watching Jury Duty, which I finished, which I fucking love, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah. But you're right. I did want to see maybe McGregor throw a Superman punch. Maybe that's why I tuned in. But I think it's gonna be good. I think I liked some people on Twitter. Most people on Twitter didn't seem to like it. They said there was too much background, not enough fighting. But I kind of like the background of the fighters. But
you got it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's part of the
heartwarming.
Ultimate Fighter TV show, getting to know these guys, and it's the. I mean, maybe our expectations are just like, yeah, we just want to see Conor banter with Michael Chandler. I think I think the season overall is going to be great. The first episode was a little slow, but also it was only 1 hour. I think they should have done a 2-hour. Fat episode.
Yeah,
but it's weird watching commercials, isn't it?
I was getting bored.
I was like, God damn it! I need to order some fucking pills. I got cancer.
They did a TUF after, so Dean Thomas for like an hour after,
and Sugar Rashad Dad
and Sugar Rashad Evans did like an hour of
the after shit. Was that good?
Yeah, there's not seen clips,
unseen
clips of. The same area where Conor was like, "You'll do what you're told."
Yeah,
so they were in there for a half hour by themselves waiting on Dana.
Damn, really?
Yeah. So they were just that. So there was a couple different.
We've done that. We've been there having to wait for Uncle Dane.
Conor was like, "I made you wait plenty of time, so this is a little payback, but don't get used to it." But yeah, there's some funny moments in there. It's not like Michael Chandler looks like he's in awe of Conor, but he just seems like he's like.
That's Conor McGregor?
Yeah, he's
Conor looks
he doesn't know what to
big,
say.
Huh?
Oh, dude, he looks huge.
Yeah.
He don't even fit in his suits.
I know his fucking suits are a little tight.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm curious to see. Maybe we learn about what division the fight's gonna be at, what weight they're gonna fight at.
I know it's got to be. I mean, can't be less than 170.
No, there's no way.
It's got to be 185.
Yeah, because
that's crazy.
McGregor asked Chandler what he weighed. Chandler said about 187, and Chandler was like, "What do you weigh?" And he's like, I haven't weighed myself in a long time. He's got to be pushing 2 bills, I bet.
Dude, imagine 185. You go out there, KOs Chandler, 145, 155, 170, and one. Well, did he get a finish in the 170?
Was that? He fought
Donald Cerrone.
Yeah.
So he would have a finish in 4 weight classes, which is
crazy.
Absolutely insane in the UFC.
Yeah.
That's like gonna be hard to do.
Oh yeah.
That's like me fighting at 170 someday.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about. I wonder if they're going to try and make him cut down to 170, though, or where they want him at.
I think Megan Levy, I think it was her, shout out Megan Levy, she said something about could he fight it back at 155? Maybe not. I did watch the interview with them, though.
The
it was
sit
good.
down they had.
Megan Levy's good.
She good.
Really is good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think someone asked him about going back to 155, and he said it's possible. It's possible. I'm like, it ain't fucking possible, dude.
No, dude,
you see him on his yacht in the F1 or something, just fucking. I want to hang out with him so bad. I want to fucking sit on the yacht, hit some booger sugar, throw a couple 1-2s, kick the bag.
Oh, dude, just listening to him
fun.
Try and coach the people. I'm sure they don't even know what the hell he's saying because he gets so riled up. He's like, he's like, the accent's so thick.
I know. I'm just waiting. I think they're probably timing it good to like announce his fight. I wonder if they had like a fight announced. If he would have already announced it, or if like they're doing it strategically. I mean, this comes out, the documentary comes out, maybe, at the end of the 6, 7, 8 weeks, whatever the end of this show is. Then they announce it. It's a 12-week show.
12 weeks.
Jesus, I guess that makes sense. But then they announce it, and then I'm like, damn, that's how you stay relevant.
Yeah.
Every week's a new episode. Just dropped a fat documentary, which I haven't watched yet.
Oh,
I'm waiting to watch it until I get to like 5, 6, 7 weeks out to where camp really kind of starts. All right, you know, it's like a little extra push over the edge. I'm waiting for that moment.
It'll give you. I have on the last episode, and it's, God, it just gets you excited.
God, did you do shadow box ever when you're watching it?
No.
You should.
I should. Well, the first 2 episodes, I was really high.
No, don't tell me. No spoiler alerts.
I know I took an edible, and so I was just like sunk into the couch watching it, just fucking smiling. I was probably head moving a little
just
bit.
chewing on your tongue.
Pretty much.
Thinking it's a little snack.
Yeah. But no, I'm super excited for that. I can't wait for the announcement. Hopefully the end of the year.
I wonder where. I mean, I want to go. And I'll go as champ. Go watch cage side with fucking just in my underwear with my belt. I'll do that.
I would hope you would.
I'll do that.
In Vegas, hopefully, I imagine.
That would be sweet.
But maybe Ireland, I don't know.
No, I don't think that they're doing Vegas, dude.
Yeah.
Vegas, I mean, New York always has a huge card in November. Yeah. That might be, I mean, that could be. I know he said he wants to fight 3 to 4 times a year. And I believe when he says that.
Yeah. Especially if you watch the documentary, throughout the whole thing he talks about, he's like, I was pissed off that I couldn't fight more than once.
Consistencies. I mean, it's just injuries are probably the number one reason you can't. Obviously, snapped his leg, so he wanted to fight then. I mean, but when he fought Donald, he wanted to fight more. I don't know what that was.
In the documentary, he said he was asking, and they just wouldn't give him a fight. And I don't know. I mean, you don't know what the UFC's saying, but
yeah. So it's tricky, but I understand the consistency. When you want to fight, you want to fight, and I believe he wants to fight.
Oh, you can tell he loves that fighting. When he was talking shit to Chandler, you could tell he wanted to hit him right there.
Really?
Oh, dude, he's like, well, maybe he was on something, but you could
he's geeking his lips.
He's geeking out, just like didn't know what to do with his hands. He's probably more comfortable fighting than just sitting there talking next to a guy.
Yeah, the episode with McGregor and Faber was always good, huh?
Oh yeah, I love watching
banter
those
back
clips.
and forth is so funny.
Yeah,
you should walk up there with your butt chin as a ring girl or something. Or no, Uriah said, "Where are the ring girls?" And he said, "You should walk up there with your butt chin."
They were showing because of Sugar Rashad Evans when he was on it with Rampage, and they were showing clips from them. And there was one clip, and they counted how many times they said bitch to each other, and it was like 40 times. They were just face to face. You ain't gonna do nothing, bitch. You ain't gonna do nothing, bitch, bitch, bitch. It was so funny.
Do you think over under? I coach Ultimate Fighter within the next my career.
You like that. I mean, you like to immerse yourself. You like to be around it. You have a good mental, like you could do that for 12 weeks, I think. I think you could. And I would like to see it.
It would be fun because I would bring the team. I'd bring Tim. I'd bring Tanquinho. I'd bring Brandon. I'd bring the team. And I think that would be fun. But for me, I feel like coaching, obviously, I would want to be champ. I feel like I have a lot to teach. That's not necessarily just fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
Preparing for fights, I feel like I do it better than anybody in the game.
And that's why you'd have Tim and Tanquinho there to also delegate a lot of the coaching.
Yeah, I mean, Tanquinho is one of the greatest jiu-jitsu players of all time. Like, no one really argues that. He's up there. He's one of the best. Tim's an excellent coach. I mean, I was listening to Chael the other day, and he said if, we go out there and get the job done, Tim's going to be, maybe possibly the youngest coach ever, at least currently, to have a world champion, which is pretty cool.
That would be cool. Yeah, I think you do a great job at it. I think it'd be super fun, and you could just tell the aura, even around Michael Chandler, but Conor McGregor especially, like the fighters, you could just see their energy when Conor was around. It was just like they wanted to impress him. They wanted to get better.
That aura.
Dude, it is cool. Crazy. It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, you build that aura, fucking starching Aldo in 13 seconds, beating Chad Mendez in the second round like he did. I mean, he had to put up a hell of a fight against Khabib.
Yeah, he did.
Odds check. Well, are we good with Ultimate Fighter?
I think it was good. I think next week we'll probably hopefully get some more to talk about.
Yeah, we were going to shoot an episode last night, but we decided to wait till today so we could talk about it. But yeah, not a whole lot. That dude, Roosevelt got starched him 8 seconds.
He called it too.
He's fast. He's
Very
tall.
fast.
He said he's gonna walk in and hit him with 1-2.
And you hit him with a 1-2. You hit him with a 1-2, and then he said he's gonna come in and hit him with a right, and boom, that's exactly what happened.
Called it.
Good for him.
Dana White says if Tyson Fury really wants to fight John Jones in the UFC, I will make it happen. Here's my thing right now, Tyson Fury. If you're serious, let me know. Tyson and I have a good relationship. I like Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury says John Jones fight has to be boxing, not MMA. I stand up and watch it. Yeah, well, that's good because he kind of at first didn't say that.
No.
He's like, I gotta be that. But maybe he was just assuming people would realize that, but then he realized, okay, maybe I gotta really understand. But hey, it's boxing. And boxing, it's not that interesting. John Jones isn't like a good boxer. He's the best MMA fighter in the world. He never was really known like this motherfucker throws combos.
Yeah.
He does, but he throws elbows. He stomps knees. Like, I don't think anybody really would be interested in a boxing match. I think Francis versus Tyson would be more interesting because Francis does have that nuclear option, but even then, Tyson is just so fucking big and so fucking good at boxing. There's not a man on this earth that can, outbox him. At least boxers are starting to realize, okay, I got to say box, not fight, because that's it is silly. A fight, but it's a boxing fight.
And there's no way Tyson would ever get into the ring with Jones. So
odds check. Francis Ngannou favored over John Jones in potential Tyson Fury. What?
Wait, say that again. John Jones.
That one's a little confusing there, Garrett.
Favored?
Francis Ngannou. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. I thought Francis was a favorite over John Jones in a Tyson boxing match. I was like, whoa. Gotcha. But Francis favors John Jones in potential. He thinks John Jones can beat Tyson?
That's what the odds are. The odds that came out about it.
Seriously?
Favored over him. Yeah. There's two different odds, and the odds are higher for him.
That John could beat.
But it says Francis Ngannou favored over John Jones in potential Tyson Fury boxing match.
So if Francis fought Fury. Yeah, and John Jones.
Oh, favorite over. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of what I just said, right? Okay, my bad. I hate being fucking stupid.
It's okay.
Salt Papi loses to Anthony Taylor. KSI says 3 rounds favored over Anthony Taylor. So Anthony Taylor beat Salt Papi recently?
Yeah.
Like recently?
No, like 2-3 weeks ago.
Not
maybe.
when KSI knocked him out.
Yeah,
it was that same thing?
They just fought recently,
yeah. More recent than that.
No, it was the night of the KSI fight, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. So,
yeah.
Damn. So I thought I didn't watch that. I had just seen Salt Papi move around and land a couple left scenes, seen his highlights. But Anthony Taylor pieced him, huh?
I wouldn't say pieced him. I think Anthony Taylor really wasn't throwing much, and Salt Papi's a good counter, but Salt Papi started to bring the pressure to Anthony Taylor, and that's when he kind of started getting caught. It was a decision. Anthony Taylor won, I think, fairly easily in the decision. But
interesting. Yeah. UFC's Michael Chandler has a solid explanation for his very clinically high testosterone. He's in the top 99.9% of the men's in test at his age. I mean, you just look at the dude. He's always got that energy. The way he fights, that motherfucker's got some high testosterone.
Oh, his muscles.
Some people, dude, everyone's shredded. So different, too.
Yeah.
Like, some people just have high testosterone, and there's fucking dudes that just don't have it. And he said, go ahead.
Oh, no, you say. Go.
He said, I was talking to the doctors and asked the question, why is my testosterone in such a great spot? So, lifting heavy weights, sleep, cold therapy, red light therapy, and sauna. Those are kind of things that I think are contributing to my overall body feeling phenomenal. I just recently got my blood test done, so my testosterone should be coming back from Garner. I'd be curious where mine is because I do all that shit daily.
It's got to be a little genetic too, because technically when you're super shredded like he is, hormones like testosterone circulate better with fat. So usually, like if you're that shredded, you usually have a lower testosterone because you don't have any body fat, which helps regulate your hormones. So I'm surprised that his test is that high because he looks so shredded and lean all the time.
Yeah, I think also he's shorter, which I think makes him look even more jacked.
Right.
But
Crazy that Conor almost as jacked as him though.
I think he looked bigger.
Conor looked thick.
Michael Chandler said during the interview, he's like, when you looked at us both, we're about the same size, maybe me being a little bit bigger. And I was like, I don't know, man. Conor
is bigger?
Yeah. Conor looked bigger to me.
Dude, it's so weird on camera. Unless you're there in person, people look like Aljo looked big on camera.
Yeah, that's
and he's still like, he is a big guy. I'm not saying he's not Henry Cejudo. Henry looks tiny on camera, tiny in person, tiny fucking anything. But Aljo didn't look as big face to face. He definitely didn't look like he looks on TV.
Right.
TV makes you look way bigger.
TV and just being that shredded, you look big when you're shredded.
Yeah. Dustin Porier explains why he's picking Jake Paul to beat Nate Diaz. Man, Jake's younger, bigger, faster. It's not an easy fight, Poirier said, just because Nate's a grizzled veteran with the right experience, and Jake's a new guy who's on YouTube. He's got money and the amenities to surround himself with the best people and dedicate himself to fighting, and he's younger and more explosive. And I think Diaz's boxing is good for MMA. It's a completely different thing. I agree with that pretty much. I had seen a recent video of Jake hitting mitts, looking fucking powerful, pretty sharp on the mitts. And then you see Nate hitting mitts, and it's just kind of like slower. It's just kind of like that. I think Dustin explained it pretty well. He's got a really good boxing for MMA. But dude, it's just it's a different sport. Jake's been it's hard to say though, because Nate's been boxing longer than Jake for sure. Even just straight boxing, like when that motherfucker spars, I bet he straight boxes for like most of his career. But Jake just looks big, bro. He does, and he's got that speed.
He's got that quick twitch that Diaz seems to lack a little bit, and a couple of big right hands from Jake. I mean, if Nate. I don't know how many Nate could eat if he catches him.
Dude, those boxing gloves, you have a fucking cast wrapped under there. 8-10 ounce gloves, either one. They're not very big, dude. Those are small gloves, and if you eat a right hand, it's crazy.
You've seen it. I mean, Woodley's had a good chin going up into that.
Oh, shit. I forgot
I remember
about
Woodley
that.
getting put to sleep, which was disgusting. Like, I mean, I'm excited. When is that? I feel like I lost time.
August 5th. Oh, that's the same day Kyler fights Saeed Nurmagomedov. You see that?
Yeah.
Shout out boy Kyler. Let's go. Kyler's going to go out there and prove he's one of the best to do it. Kyler's fucking good, dude. And then Marcus got a fight.
Oh, he did?
I think a week after. Then Mario and me are a week after. We got the bantamweight boys going to town in August.
BB.
But yeah, I think leaning more and more towards Jake, dude. I really am. I really am.
I think I would need some good footage of Diaz to make me feel comfortable. Maybe if you put out a video of him just snap. But yeah, it looks like Jake for me as well.
Twitch bans ranked UFC fighter for streaming fights. Moicano, you see that? Just got banned from. He said just got banned from Twitch for watching Glory Kickboxing that was live on YouTube. Crazy shit. Was live and free. No UFC today. Just wanted to watch some fights. Help me to get unbanned. Us. That sucks. That's weird though, because I don't think his channel very big. Like, how many people did he have live? Probably. If I had to guess, I mean, I've never really watched a stream, but I'd say probably around 200 max.
I would say so. I mean,
just consider, like, that seems about right. But to get banned from that, and I never got banned, I say some shit.
Yeah, but he's watching copyrighted material, I imagine. But
yeah, it's free. It means live on YouTube. Hopefully, it gets unbanned.
But maybe YouTube had the rights to do it. Actually, I don't really.
Well, I think Glory was probably the one that was live, and then he was watching Glory.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I don't know. Khamzat accuses the UFC of attempting to build up Israel Adesanya. They don't want to kill that guy. For Israel, there's nobody there. Only me, Chimaev said. So if you spoke about money, if you ask the fans, they want to see me and Israel. I'm a bad matchup for him. Everyone knows he's going to lose the title to me. That's why they save that guy. Khamzat's a scary motherfucker, dude.
Just let him fight somebody, dude. Oh my
crazy,
gosh.
Right?
It doesn't sound like he's had any injuries, really, at least serious ones.
I don't think he's really turning down guys either.
I can't imagine.
Like, Khamzat, you want to fight the guy's not ranked? I bet Khamzat, like, I eat him.
Yeah, I
smash him.
Yeah.
Eat him.
Gosh, because there is so many sick fights in those
two
divisions.
That's what sucks about being that good. That's why I'm not that good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I just stay decent. I just stay like, oh, he's decent. So then people will fight me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I never showed my full capability. You know what I mean? I was 60% on Peter.
That's
good.
That's a good call. So then if you would have starched him, people would have been
exactly.
Speaking of
Wrestling with Izzy. Logan and Izzy wrestling, and dude, Logan's a big athletic motherfucker.
Yeah.
He could, I mean, fighting. You got to commit your life to it.
Right. But he has the athletic ability if he wants to. And the time. Still. He has the time.
Who Jared Cannonier started fighting when he was 24, 25.
Damn. So Logan's
that's how Logan's 26. Dude, this motherfucker could start and become, but it's a grind. That motherfucker knows how to grind, though.
Yeah.
Like, he knows how to commit himself to something. But fighting isn't
brutal.
I'm going to do this for a couple years. I'm going to do this for the next 10 years type shit.
Yeah.
And it'd be so sweet to see him in a UFC fight. Even if it's a fucking Logan Paul versus CM Punk.
Yeah, I was going to say a CM Punk
fucked
style.
Up, dude.
No.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say Logan with now being prime part of the UFC, it'd be crazy to see him coming into the octagon.
That would be crazy. He's just chugging prime the whole time.
Yeah.
Khamzat Chimaev believes Colby Title is receiving another title shot because he's an American. Whoa, Khamzat. That's a little fucking... I'm offended, dude. As an American man myself.
You should say something to him.
Khamzat, you're lucky. It's on site. Jokes, don't fucking kill me. They give it to Colby that chance. When he win his last fight, I don't remember. Who did he win against? Nobody. He said nobody. He wins against nobody. Usman broke his chin 2 times. He knocked down that guy. He is shit, and they gave him chance for him because maybe he's from USA. 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 Mike Perry wants to be the backup fighter for Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. Mike tweeted, I should be the backup fighter in case Jake doesn't show up. Oh, interesting. Alexander Volkanovski believes we will see a 5th fight between Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira. I think it will happen. I think it's just not something that's going to be right away, said Volkanovski. He continued, obviously, 3 fights back to back to back to back isn't always good. Like, we've seen it before, but you don't really want them like that. So for them to agree if Pereira wants to go up, oh, that's crazy. Pereira versus
Jan Blachowicz.
And Jan's a favorite, right?
I think so. And Jan came out and said, I want to test my striking with him.
See, that's not smart. That's not smart. Remember when Kevin Holland tested his striking against Wonder Boy?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go out there
he
and
said
fucking win.
If I can stand toe-to-toe with him at 205 with Pereira, he's one of the best kickboxers. He said I can.
Who
stand
knows?
with
Maybe
anybody.
that's mental though. Maybe that's good fucking mental.
Yeah, because then maybe Pereira's like, oh, it's not going to go to the ground as much.
Yeah.
And then Jan shoots for a takedown in the first 10
Happened to
seconds.
me, Peter Jan.
Yeah.
Gordon Ryan hospitalized, forced to undergo another surgery. Damn, dude. Did you see the pictures of him?
Before and after.
He's on those antibiotics are just fucking him
Dude,
up,
antibiotics are scary. Yeah. I'm sure it's a little bit of antibiotics, a little bit of maybe not using performance-enhancing drugs, a little combination.
I mean, I can't imagine. Clearly, he's been on some shit. The dude's fucking yoked.
There's a lot of.
And I can't imagine. I wonder if there's a lot of side effects to that stuff, or a lot of science that hasn't been done, or because what do you think he's taking, or is there just a bunch of different shit he could be taking?
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know the extent of it. I mean, but a lot of those things, when you come off of them, especially if you don't come off them right, there's definitely a lot of side effects, and you lose a lot of muscle mass because your body can't.
And you're on antibiotics.
And you're on antibiotics.
Fuck. Yeah. I wonder how I bet mentally. I mean, you think about a girl. I'm so glad we're not girls.
Yeah,
Their fucking hormones change so much weekly. Their periods are once a month. They're cramping. They have this, and then they have that, and then ours is just like we're testosterone, pretty stable. Girls go through, what do they have, estrogen, and then
progesterone.
Yeah, so they're fucking up and down, up and down, up and down. And then mentally they could be like, oh, I'm sad. That's why they're so emotional. Like that's why I wonder how Gordan is mentally. I bet he's fucked up right now, having to go through all those antibiotics. He's a motherfucking man. No one can touch him. He's shredded. Now he's like fucking just tough.
Different.
And God, it's sad, dude. It really is. Especially because he's the greatest grappler on ever.
Yeah.
Everyone, like, hands down, no one argues that.
Uh-huh.
And now he can't even compete. That's fucked. Alex Patton. Yeah. Alex and Izzy ran into each other at the airport. I saw that.
Where are they going to?
It was in Australia.
Oh.
So I don't know where they're going, mate.
Oh, that guy just follows Izzy around, man. He saw Izzy bought a plane ticket. He bought a plane ticket.
I know. I wonder, is Izzy and his girl are still going through court and shit?
Oh,
you see
I haven't
Alex
heard
is
anything.
that girl's lawyer now?
Yeah.
Seen a picture
He's
of
hot,
him.
yeah.
I was like, damn.
He's just in every aspect of life. Man.
Yeah.
He's getting them.
It is getting hot in this garage, boys. It's
Yeah.
1 p.m. We're in the garage, no AC, and it's
Putting
warm.
on for the team, though.
It's 90. We're out here stressing and sweating for you guys. Shavkat Rakhmonov calls to fight Kelvin Gastelum in return to welterweight division. Yeah, Kelvin's going down to 170. That motherfucker is so good.
Yeah?
The guys he fought at 185, I was around him in New Jersey. He's not a 180. Like,
No,
Chris
he doesn't
Weidman
look like
walked by. I'm like, you fought that big motherfucker? And
Yeah.
Kelvin's like, yeah.
And even Izzy towered
Dude,
over
I'm like,
him.
holy shit.
Yeah.
How that motherfucker's so good.
170 could be good for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to make the weight. Kelvin versus Khamzat would have been interesting at 70 or 85.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been hearing a lot. Kamaru versus Khamzat, October, Abu Dhabi.
Dude, I was thinking that would be a sweet fight, but then I kind of remember hearing a lot about Kamaru's knees.
Kamaru's knees are fucked, dude.
Imagine wrestling against Khamzat with 2 fucked knees.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
No, it just doesn't seem like it would go very well. Hopefully, I mean,
I would.
if he's willing to take that fight, he's got to be
fuck.
pretty confident in his knees because that is a scary fight.
I would. I mean, fucking. I would put money on Khamzat if I had to.
Yeah,
or
if I
was
had
even
to,
allowed
too.
to.
Well, did they talk about fighting at 185 potentially, or did they say 170?
That's a good fucking question because Kamaru is 170. Khamzat, I don't know if he's allowed to fight at fucking 170 anymore.
They don't trust him making that weight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Justin Gaethje, BMF belt at UFC 291 is kind of stupid, but gives chance for better pay. Oh wow, Justin Gaethje's even saying it's stupid.
A lot of people are just kind of saying it doesn't really make sense. There's not like an origin, like it just.
Nate versus Jorge Masvidal in the moment. in both their careers kind of made sense.
Yeah.
Baddest motherfucker name. I don't know. It's hard to say because they both had so many losses. Maybe like most gangster motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like if you win that belt,
do you defend it?
Are they
getting paid more because of the belt?
That's what Gaethje's saying, I guess.
I mean, that's what it sounded like. But I
mean,
can't imagine.
yeah.
I mean, if you count how much the belt costs, maybe and you get to keep it.
yeah, if you can keep that belt, that'd be pretty sweet.
But Gaethje versus Porier, I sparred this morning. Shout out Suga Shane. Hey, we did it.
How'd you feel?
Felt good. Did 3 5s. You know, we're going to slowly work up to 5 5s. That is going to be, hey, motherfucker. But I am so excited for the challenge. It changes up camp. It really does. Every camp's like 3 5s, 3 5s, 3 5s. Now it's like, damn, we're doing 5 5s. And I'll probably do 5 5s pretty much for the rest of my career. So it's exciting, dude. We're like we talked about how far we are out. So I'm excited to kind of slowly move that up and do that shit. But yeah, Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier. I was watching their first fight on YouTube a little bit this morning, and it was good. I actually
that was a long time ago.
A couple years ago.
Oh, I thought it was a long.
I only
time
watched
ago.
like a round and a half, but I haven't even been watching. I used to watch so much fucking YouTube because I would watch it, and I talked about this a little bit already. I used to watch it while I eat breakfast and dinner.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't been doing that. I haven't even been opening my phone until after my first session in the morning. So I haven't even been opening my phone up till like 11:30 noonish.
Seriously?
And it's nice, dude. Holy fuck!
I'm not gonna lie. For whatever
It's easier.
reason, that
It's
sounds really
easier
hard.
for me right now because I have. It really helps me focus my intentions on that session. You know, I don't look it up, and then I have something from a lawyer, something from fucking Emron, a brand deal, something from Brandon, which Brandon always sends me good shit. But it just I don't think about any of that shit. I think about warming up and getting my stuff in. I do like 35, 40-minute warm-ups before my sessions.
That's intense.
So it's been nice, dude. I've been doing that for probably a little over a week now.
Wow.
So if you need to catch me, text Danny.
Yeah, seriously. I won't text you in the morning at 6 a.m. to do my runs.
Yeah, you've been doing that lately, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
No,
just kidding. Fucking with you. Haven't done cardio in years, man.
Why would you?
Seriously.
I wanted to get Michael on the podcast today.
He's been doing awesome.
Our older brother, if you guys had watched the previous podcasts, we talked about him wasn't doing great, didn't have a job, blah, blah, blah. He's getting fat. Dude's working full-time plus.
Yeah.
Dude's fucking losing weight.
Lots of weight.
Dude's been getting after it. So super proud of him. Wanted to get him on the podcast because that's inspiring for a lot. I mean, even for me, it's inspiring. But for a lot of people dealing with drug issues, or they're just, you know,
any addiction.
I mean, he's 30 what? 32, 33. Lives at home with mom. Mom fucking is an angel because Michael has Isaiah and mom helps with Isaiah. It's like Michael was down in the fucking dumps. He was in the gutter. He fucking drained out of the gutter down into deeper than the gutter.
Yeah.
Like he was in the shit.
Gutter's gutter.
And now he's doing really fuck good. So I think it would help a lot of people. I really want to get him on the podcast, but he worked today.
Yeah.
Which is weird to even say that he's at work because the motherfucker didn't work for like 10 years.
I know, man. I'm excited.
And he loves
for
it.
He does.
He works at what was it called?
And it's a Native American rehabilitation center, I think.
Yeah, it's. I mean, he's doing
Right up
something
his
he
alley.
loves, and he's probably helping a fucking lot of people. So really, really cool. I'm gonna try to get him on the pod as soon as possible. But he's working like 6-7 days a week right now.
Yeah. Mom said he had like over 30 hours of overtime
Damn.
on his last paycheck.
Yeah, so he's grinding. Love to see it. Love to see it. Proud of him.
happy for him.
His birthday's coming up June 30th.
Yeah.
Dad's is June 7th. So
Jeez.
we got some birthdays coming up in this motherfucker.
Oh my God, it's already June, man.
Yeah. Oh, we got fights this weekend. Not a crazy card. Not a crazy card, but
Next
we got
week
fights.
snuck up on us a little bit.
Which one?
Next week is Charles versus Benil and Irina Aldana versus Amanda
I'm
Nunes.
curious about how that fight's gonna go. How, like pay-per-view wise.
Oh,
I'm always curious. Every single fight, every pay-per-view, I'm curious how it does. I'm curious how Henry versus Aljo did. I don't know. I think it did like 270 or something.
I heard in the 200, 250, 200, and then
that seems about
Henry's
right.
manager said over 700,000.
Holy
I know.
fuck.
And even Aljo came out and was like, that ain't true.
Bro, it's like, how did you make that up? Oh, maybe he's dyslexic. Maybe it was. Maybe they did 270.
Yeah, and
his glasses are so fucking big that he makes him dyslexic. So they 720. That's fine though. I don't judge. Yeah. Kai Kara France versus Amir Albazi.
Yeah,
I'm not sure who. Do you know who Amir is?
I do a little bit.
16-1, big fucking record.
He's a favorite, or it's like Pretty much a pick'em almost.
Really?
Kai Kara's been through. I mean, he's fought the top of the top. So this is
I'm gonna pull up this guy's shirt dog real quick, 'cause I'm not too sure.
Sure, dog?
16-1, beat Alessandro Costa, Francis Figueiredo. So I don't know any of the guys he's beat. Not to say that they're not good. I'm just not familiar with any of the guys he's beat. But Kai Kara, dude, he knocked out Cody Garbrandt. You know what I mean? But so did everyone else. But Kai Kara's fucking good, dude.
I knew you were gonna say that.
He's very skilled. Yeah. Very, very good. 24-10. Trains at a really good gym. Good coaches, good training partners. That's an interesting fight. Flyweight main event.
He was fighting good against Moreno too. I mean,
and then he fucking liver punched his kick or something. Alex Caceres versus Daniel Pineda, co-main event. Alex is always fun to watch.
Good for him. He kind of had a little resurgent. I feel like he lost a couple.
He kind of always goes up and down like that. Dude, I sparred Alex so many rounds coming up when I was at the lab. I still am at the lab. When he was at the lab, cool fucking. He's a very interesting dude. Very skilled, great martial artist, very creative. Excited to watch him fight. Jim Miller versus Jared Gordan. It's an interesting fight. 35-17.
I know. I saw his resume today.
Yeah, it's insane.
Wild.
Jared Gordan just knocked out Bobby Green.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking. Tim Elliott, his wife cheated on him versus Victor Almaternario. That'll be an interesting fight.
I'm sure Tim's a little pissed off at the world right now.
Oh, he's going to picture that dude as his ex-girl and just beat the fuck out of him. Him. Daniel Santos, Johnny Munoz at bantamweight. Andre Arlovsky, 34-21. Sheesh. So yeah, that'd be good. Have the fights back on. I'll probably tune in for the last couple ones, if I remember. And then you go to UFC 289 in Canada. Amanda Nunes versus Alrina Aldana. We'll talk a little bit more about that next week, just because it'll be the fight coming up. Decent little main event there. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. I mean, I'm curious what that pay-per-view is going to do. And then the next pay-per-view is the big one, right? Is that
the one, the baddest one?
UFC 290. Yeah, that's wait. Am I missing one?
There's one July 29th. There's 291, but I don't know which.
Oh, okay. Oh, before that even is Alexander Yair. And then Brandon Moreno, Alex Pantoja, Robert Whitaker, DDP, Jalen Turner, Dan Hooker, Bo Nickel versus Trayshawn Gore. That one's a big one, 290.
Volk, yeah.
And then UFC 291 is the BMF.
Gotcha. So two pretty sick
UFC
ones after this.
292, Aljamain Sterling versus Suga. Shout out about that.
I was super confused. I was listening to an interview with Aljo a little bit ago, and
he fucked up.
He was talking about how no one really knows how many pay-per-views he sells, and then like not even a minute later, he was like, and Sean doesn't sell as many as he thinks. Like we got the numbers back when Sean was on the undercard of when you fought Peter. And he's like, that didn't do as good as he said. Like, blah 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 blah. I'm like, I
got confirmation. I got told the biggest fight on that card was me versus Peter. From a stat analytical data point of view, from when people were most tuned in, was me over Charles versus Islam. I don't know who. I mean, I heard it from a pretty trusting source. So for him to say that, it's absolutely bonkers.
Well, it was just so contradictory. He literally said right before, he's like, you don't ever know the numbers. You have no clue. And then 30 seconds later, he's like, it didn't do nearly as good as blah blah blah. I'm like, you just said you don't have the numbers, man. What are you?
CT is a real fucking thing, man.
Not according to
Patty Pimblett's back in the gym after surgery. Will make UFC return faster and stronger than ever. It's nice to finally have the boot off and get back into the gym.
Good. I'm excited. I like watching Patty. I think.
I'm curious. Who do you give him? I mean, at this point, you can give him someone you could almost restart his career.
Yeah.
Coming off a close fight over Jared Gordon. Surgery, layoff, you could almost give him another guy like, okay, let's just fight back.
A warm-up.
It's not like, he's coming, he just beat this guy, beat this guy, now he beat Jared Gordon, let's give him, he step up again. So now I feel like you're in a position where you could like go back. Okay, let's fight another guy, another tune-up, call it. Because, I want to see Ilya versus Josh Emmett's going to be sweet. 5-round main event, big fight for Ilya coming up.
Merab's out now with his hand surgery, out 3 to 4 months.
I know, damn it. Merab versus Henry is very interesting. It really is. It's an interesting fight.
Henry wants to fight you still somehow, like he has his name in there.
Yeah, that fight could make sense if he goes out there, beats Merab, and I go out there and
Yeah.
do what I need to do against Aljo,
But
and
he's
then it could
calling for
potentially
the-
make sense.
He's calling
Backup
for-
fighter doesn't really make sense for me. Like
There's-
I would fight if Aljo pulled out and they offered me Henry. I would
Yeah.
take that fight. It's just weird. He just lost.
And it's one of the most stacked divisions. You have Cheeto waiting. You have Corey
But
waiting.
Cheeto just got smoked.
Yeah, so you got
So you
Corey,
can't really have him. Peter just got smoked. Can't really have him.
Merab's
Corey,
surgery.
Merab's having surgery. Corey's supposedly fighting Umar. Great decision making.
Yeah.
Fucker's intelligent. And then Rob Font's like the closest one I can think of that's like that high ranked. He's
Yeah,
like number
that's true.
7. Everyone else is fucked. I know. I wish Cheeto didn't just get absolutely manhandled because there's an interesting fight there. Former UFC champion, Hall of Famer BJ Penn claims CTE is fake. So that's what you're talking about. Huh?
Yeah, but I think he's a pretty good candidate.
I mean, I did listen to him on Rogan. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
but I don't know, man. It's definitely not fake. I think it is. There's a
It's
DNA thing. It's like someone and certain people are more
prone
susceptible to it.
But more concussions are more susceptible to it too. Like there's some
Oh.
scary when you watch people, like when people pass away, athletes, and they do brain scans on them. There's some damage in those brains that are not because of anything else other than probably
fucking noggin punches. What I call
noggin
them.
punches, head to head, whatever you want to call it.
It's fucking hot in here. What'd you send me?
Sweating a
Logan
little
Paul
bit.
wrestling with Alexander. Yeah, Logan. I mean, we already kind of talked about that. My bad. But yeah, Logan. Okay, Logan looked fucking. I mean, not bad. He obviously wrestled. You could tell he knows how to wrestle. He knows how to, he knows certain positions, and he's such a good fucking athlete that he could make the jump.
The whole battle would be mental, wanting to try and get into a cage with another killer.
Jumping in there. But the thing is, he probably wouldn't have to fight another killer. Maybe he would, because people might
that's true.
expect him, be like, okay, this motherfucker is like, he's at that level. Let's get him in there against a motherfucker.
Someone has to do it. Logan, because there's been so much talk of it, of people saying, "Oh, I'd get in a cage as these boxers transitioning." It'd be cool to see Logan actually.
It would be, and dude, the thing is, if it's massive enough, Logan will do it. Logan wants to be the biggest entertainer of all time,
I
and
think
that would put him up another notch for him to make the walk at a UFC fight.
Yeah.
But also stare. I mean, I don't know if he's on shit. I'm not saying he is. I'm saying there's that. USADA's a real fucking thing. So that would be something he has to go through. I think he's like naturally a better athlete than Jake when you see him move around.
Yeah.
So that'd be interesting. And he's so fucking young still. It's crazy.
Yeah.
To think of what he's done.
And he has already a heads over a lot of these guys. He's got the money. He doesn't need to work part time. He doesn't need he could dedicate his life to just.
Well, you can. I mean, he knows how to box. He's done it. He knows how to wrestle. You don't just. You can find someone that's not a jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah.
And to out wrestle though. The thing is, experience and getting into a cage is just you have to spar. You have to spar hard.
And even then, I feel like that adrenaline of walking in the cage would probably even be different than sparring.
Garrett, you sent me the video. I've been getting such weird shit lately. Like my shit hasn't been downloading. Voice messages. Daniel, catch that?
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Voice messages haven't been downloading. Pictures, videos. I don't know what the fuck it is.
You can play it out loud. It's just, you can skim through it, but it's just funny.
Awkward interaction between.
This was last night.
You watched it?
Yeah, this was on the TUF.
You going for it? You going? Oh, okay.
You could just see him pacing. Like,
Oh, I bet he's just fired up. I feel like he's just like, whoo.
30 minutes, yeah. 30 minutes.
I would have fucking hit a little jerky in the bathroom, probably for sure.
He might have. You could tell he probably wanted to.
The producer probably wanted this.
Yeah, I'm sure Dana was just sitting on that because they said they were waiting for Dana. I'm sure Dana was just sitting back there like, hey, hopefully something happens. It was.
Just them pacing back and forth and just not saying anything, but just like.
Until Conor would say something and Michael, you could see Chandler like wanted to.
Is that where he said, I'll pin you?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
like, yeah, you'll do what you're told.
That
Yeah.
shit's fire.
Yeah,
That shit's
it's-
fire. God, you know what's fire is having a fucking sauna at my house. Sometimes,
saunas.
well, we're in a sauna right now a little bit, but sometimes I forget how lucky I am. I'm just
You
like,
are.
God
You're very blessed.
damn,
man.
dude, I got my cold. I have everything I wanted as an athlete coming up. Like, once I started learning about recovery and shit, I wanted this. Me and Danny were in a small-ass fucking apartment. You were there. You lived on the couch for a couple weeks. Like, we were in that fucking tiny... Yeah, and literally was smaller than the garage we're in right now. Yeah. And I wanted a pool. I wanted a hot tub. I wanted a cold plunge. I wanted a sauna. I wanted this red light. I got it all now. It's fire.
Now you can retire.
I can retire.
On top. So you watched Jury Duty.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about Jury Duty.
I'm glad you watched it, man.
I know, and I've been recommending it. I've been talking about it every podcast.
Really?
I've got a bunch of people on it.
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
One of my favorite shows of all time.
Yeah.
I can't believe how cool that guy was.
I know.
I want to what was his name again?
Gladden.
Ronald
Gladden.
Ronald. I almost said Robert. Yeah. Let's see Ronald's fucking come up. Ronald Gladden. Let's see this fucker's come up.
It was fun listening to it. He was on a bunch of podcasts.
199,000. Oh, follows me.
He follows you? What up, Ronnie?
Ronnie.
Yeah, man.
Ronnie, brother.
Good for him. Hopefully he's
Holy shit.
He needs to milk the shit out of
does.
that until it's...
Big Ronald, we're live on the podcast. We were just checking up your IG. Saw that you followed. You're a fucking legend, dude. Hopefully we have Jury Duty sometime together.
That's awesome,
damn, that's sweet, though. Me and Ronald, dude.
God, what a good guy.
It is. It's cool. I usually would be like, God, this guy doesn't really deserve to be famous. This dude does. He's was a good dude. And he knows how to get out of jury duty. Tell him you're racist.
Isn't that part so sweet?
Oh, dude.
As you could see him look over to Ronald when he's about to say
He's
it.
sweating bullets. Oh, fuck. Man, I thought James was giving it away a bit.
Well, I think that they wanted him to.
I would assume that he went so hard that they were like, hey, let's do it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, and the only way that worked is him doing it going over it, and above and beyond that character, like actually really pretending he's that guy.
I feel like when you think of celebrities, a lot of people think of them like that. Like if you, they're not all like that. But I mean, like you think of these like celebrities that are just gonna talk about themselves and be like.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know.
When you're looking at it, you're like, oh, he should be able to figure it out. But I'm sure in the moment you just wouldn't.
I'm sure a couple times, and he even said, he's like, yeah, I really thought it was. He even said it, like, this is reality TV. But for it to go on as many days as it did, you gotta start thinking, holy fuck, this is real. Like, this is actually happening. 17 days.
Yeah, and then when they rent out all of Margaritaville or whatever it was.
Oh, my gosh. Like, you can't fucking... At that point, you're like, okay, there's no way this many fucking people are on it.
The Jorf t-shirt.
Yeah, that one was good. That one character, the little fucking skinny-ass one.
Yeah.
Todd.
Oh, Todd. He's wearing the Jorf character.
Bro, Todd is a legend. Those fucking crutch pants.
Yeah. Chance.
Oh, yeah.
What a good show. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it.
The ads, you know what? I just paused the ads and took some good deep breaths.
Stoic. You're more stoked than me, man.
Just a minute and a half, muted it.
I scrolled.
I muted it, and I just fucking, oh, my God. It's hot in here.
Do a sauna after.
No, I'm rich.
Yeah,
I swear. No, at the new house, though. Move in. Ooh, that felt good. Move in June something, end of June, or we get to move in end of June, new house. There's a little spot in there. You saw it.
Yep.
That little spot where we'll probably move the BrOMalley show. We won't have this beautiful painting behind us, but we'll pimp it out nonetheless. Be a little bit smaller area. Hopefully the internet's good up there.
Hopefully AC.
No. We're cutting back on bills.
Yeah.
No, this garage doesn't have air conditioning.
Yeah.
But that's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Dude, you know what I want?
What?
An electric Ferrari.
Really? They make electric Ferraris?
Yeah. But they're like $1 million. So I'm not going to get one. But they're crazy, bro. I was like, damn. We sold that orange Tesla.
What?
Yeah.
I thought I saw something on your
story.
Yeah,
sold it. Well, I had Liz, Danny's sister, like, hey, you wanna sell this for us? Danny asked her. She's like, yeah, because they recently sold one of their cars. And so she was on offer up for a few days, and it was up for like $4. I said, just you do everything. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Like, I'll say yes or no. She had it up for $47. She said she got a bunch of offers for $40,000, and then she said, "Can we just buy it?" I was like, "Hell yeah, that makes everything so much fucking easier." So they bought it.
Oh, seriously?
Made it easy.
Nice.
Yeah. So I have an extra spot. Well, that's the plan. we're downsizing the garage, but now I just have an extra spot in this garage. But dude, I was thinking about I'm gonna Airbnb this house out. And this is a fucking luxury house. This will be so sweet. Maker. I was gonna just lock this garage so I could keep storage in it. But I was thinking I'm gonna empty it and then put up pong tables, like 2-3 pong tables, and make this could
like
be
a bachelorette.
Yeah, fucking party house,
yeah,
dude.
Pretty sweet.
And then you could sleep probably 10 in there with bunk beds and shit.
Easily
Pool
10.
table. Like this house could be a fucking major party house.
Yeah. Dang, you just missed the Super Bowl this year.
I know, right?
You could have rented this out for
$100,000 for like the weekend, probably. That's what
yeah.
shit was going for.
Yeah.
But these sunsets here, I mean, you guys see them on my stories. I'm like, what the fuck? Sometimes I can't believe I'm moving out of this. But that's the reason I'm not selling it either. Yeah. I'm like, I want to be able to know I can come back to this. This is fucking paradise. This is perfect. But the other house has beautiful trees, giant fucking trees.
Yeah, it looks like you're in a different
It looks like you're in a different world.
Especially if they throw a bachelorette party here. Maybe you can come say hi.
I know. I was thinking for an extra $5, I'll come by and get blacked out. No, I'll make it $6.
Yeah, you got to get your money's worth. $6-7.
Yeah. Danny's having her little girls get together birthday party this weekend. Did Alana do it, or Danny, or
I don't know.
Someone?
Is her birthday this weekend?
Her birthday is June 4th, but Saturday they're having a girls' night, or girls' day.
Oh.
Yeah, a girls' pool party.
Cool.
I think it was this weekend or next weekend. I don't fucking remember.
Nice.
But yeah, so that I figured Alana or you would fucking know.
I'm sure they're planning something
Yeah,
together.
I don't fucking never know the goddamn girls'
I don't
plans.
really pay attention.
It's about what else we got? You know what I mean?
Not a whole lot, man.
Schmitty said he's going to Lake. Where is it? What's the fucking lake around here? Don't act
Lake Pleasant.
No, not Lake Pleasant. It's like a
Roosevelt
little bit
Lake.
farther away. No, maybe it's not even a lake.
Oh, Havasu. Lake Havasu.
I think it was that.
Yeah.
No, LH. He was calling us something.
Lake Havasu, maybe.
LH. I don't know if it's LH. It was maybe something else.
Huh.
He said he's going for a week. Him and Brendan, Saturday to Saturday. He was telling me the other day, he said, when I get back, I'm going to start again. I'm going to get disciplined. I said, Schmitty, I don't want to fucking hear it. If your first words are when I get back, and you're not gonna start today.
Yeah. Wait, what is he getting?
Him and Brendan are going, huh?
He's been pretty disciplined in the sense of like he's
It
losing
could
weight.
be a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
I told him you need to quit telling people you lost weight. You reset. You used to be fat, and now you're got a good size. You slimmed down a lot. Now reset. You're at this weight. Now this is normal. No more saying I lost that weight. That's gone. That's in the past. We're over that hump. We got more. We got more to lose.
Yeah.
And I gotta be the guy to tell him that. You know, I can't be like, damn, you did it. You fucking did it. I gotta keep on him. But yeah, he's leaving.
Like Havasu's a real.
Danny
party.
caught him at Starbucks this morning. She had to run over and grab some eggs because I forgot some. So she was going over to Target, and Schmitty goes in. There's a drive-through Starbucks right closer technically to his house, but he goes to the Target one so he can go inside and chit chat with the girls.
It's not a bad move.
Shoot some
honestly.
riz. No, it's not. Why'd you take your
that.
glasses
Good-
off?
that's
Man, a
good
little
for
sweaty.
him. Yeah, my face. They're like starting to slip down.
Yeah, I feel that. Dinkies. Loink zoink scoops. What are we gonna do? I don't know, Raggy. So that's that. Schmitty's still drinking a Starbucks. That will probably never change. He has been going to jiu-jitsu, but he's been missing a lot lately because his ear surgeries. Ear, nose, throat. So he's got congested and it fucked up his nose and his throat and it's this and it's that. It gets squeezed when his ears pop. I don't know, man. I don't know if they're excuses or if that's just reality. I mean, he did have 11 ear surgeries, so that's got to, that's real.
Record.
Yeah, that's up there. So
How many times can you do one?
But that doesn't mean you can't go to the fucking gym and run, walk.
Yeah.
No, I don't like saying walk because that motherfucker will walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes, call it a workout, which is good. It's fucking good, but that's a good warm up.
Yeah, it's a good accessory to a workout.
Yes, exactly.
Extra.
Exactly. But hey, he's working. He is working. He has lost weight.
Yeah.
He has improved his lifestyle. So I do give him props, but I also have to stay on top of you, Schmidt. I know you're listening. I got to stay on top of you. Someone's got to do it. Fucking, you know what I mean? Brendan's sitting there like, you did it. I met Brendan's girlfriend, Shannon. She came over, played. Very nice, very nice. Love to see our boy Brendan in love. It was cool. Played some cornhole. I got the official board.
You did?
Yep, I did.
Way different, huh?
Way different.
Way better. Not bouncing everywhere.
Yeah, it's way better. Cornhole's fucking fun, dude.
Yeah,
I enjoy playing that game a lot. We should play it here. It's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Cornhole's fun. Been playing a bunch of that. Me and Brock probably would say, well, you're pretty good too, but you haven't played as much. So me and Brock would say are the best out of that group. You just haven't played quite enough. Someone was trying to throw it like you while he was on my team. And I'm like, dude, don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how you throw it though. You get because you get the slide on a nice.
I don't know. Yeah, it's jab. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Tim's going to California today, this afternoon, Wednesday afternoon. He's gonna go
California.
teach or coach Taya, who's a purple belt fucking beast, just destroys bitches. But she's going to compete at a very, very tough tournament. And then our buddy Bebo is also competing at blue belt. And I mean, you win this tournament, you're fucking good. Really? This is a very, very tough tournament to win. I don't remember what it's called. I forget off the top of my head. But it's a very, you remember where they're competing at this weekend? Or in California, I forget.
Good luck to them.
Yeah, gi jiu-jitsu. I don't know if there's gi and no gi or just gi. I forget. But a legit tournament, so they're going out there. Training camp, training camp for me has just been going fucking excellent to this point. I mean, it's really going good.
It's fly by.
It's going fly by.
In a month, we'll be like, holy shit.
Yeah, in a month, it'll still be 2 months out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which is crazy. It seems like it's so far away and so close at the same time. It's like, damn, Papi. So that's that. I don't know if I'm getting them.
Turn your Wi-Fi.
Oh, you sent them to Daniel? Yeah, let's try that. I don't know, dude, because I have 2 phones and I was getting messages to both of them, and then like it's just really fucked right now. Yeah,
must be tough.
Yeah, it is.
I got 2
phones,
one for the bitches and one for the plug.
You know what fucking funny? Motherfuckers think that's how I run.
Oh my god.
Isn't that funny?
Dude, that video fucking had me cracking.
I watched it probably 15 times, actually laughing like hard.
I watched this one.
The watch. When you look at the watch, it was just too good. But yeah, that people would think that's how I run. They're like, man, I just didn't expect this from an athlete.
So the little context to this, I was listening to Bert Kreischer on a podcast, and they were down in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Zealand, and they was hanging out with Izzy. He said they turned back to back and said they'll fight anybody in this bar. It's pretty funny.
All day.
I actually watched that too. I listened to the pod too with Bert.
Pretty funny. But yeah,
I bet that was fun getting buzzed up with Big Bert. I bet it's fun getting buzzed up with Israel too.
Yeah, it'd be really fun because he's so damn big and like you can.
Which one?
Yeah,
Bert's got a fucking belly on him, brother.
I think.
Did you watch his movie yet?
The machine? No, I remember the story though. Like I remember him performing it because I remember watching.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how that movie is. I've been watching a fuck ton of Kill Tony.
Yeah, you said
like full episodes,
really?
like straight up 2-3 hours. Like I won't watch them in a row, but I'll watch it. Do my thing. Watch it. Do my thing. It's a live podcast. They draw a fucking name out of the hat. 1 minute live stand up, which I think I could do.
No, you couldn't.
I got a couple bits. But I messaged Tony because I've been binge watching for the last like 3 months. I said, dude, fucking love the show. It's funny as fuck. And he said next time whenever I'm in Austin, I could sit on the panel with him.
Oh, sweet. Dude.
So I'm trying to think of some roasts.
That would be good. That would help you with
that press conference
for press conferences and stuff. Well, just being able to feel that energy and being able to react quick.
Roast. Dude, I feel like I could. I had watched a bunch to where some of the people up there don't really say anything too, which makes me feel better. Where I don't feel like I have to input every comedian.
Yeah.
But I feel like I could do a decent job. I could get some decent giggles.
Yeah.
I wonder how fucking dark humor can get. They get dark.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I wonder how dark I can get because I'm not a comedian. I'm a fucking sex model.
The panel,
fighter.
If you're on the panel, you're considered a comedian.
That's what I think. A lot of my shit, I tell Danny, she thinks it's hilarious. She's like, never say that ever in public. I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah.
She's like, please don't. I've had to cut so much shit out of podcasts too. Even last pod, I had to cut out. I text JX. At first, she's like, hey, you want me to keep that in? I'm like, yeah. Then I told Danny, and she's like, don't. Seriously? So I had to text JX and fucking, hey, he had to re-upload the pod because he had to take out a clip.
Could you imagine being the guy producing Sean Strickland and Chris Curtis's podcast? I would feel terrible. He had to be working overtime cutting out the shit Sean Strickland said.
Did they cut out a bunch?
I don't know, but I can't imagine that they didn't. That guy's just
Sean's
raw.
Fucking funny, dude.
Yeah,
I give it to him. He's got a great name and he's fucking hilarious.
Just raw, unfiltered. I'm sure the producer's like, holy
like
shit.
Honey, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, they just recently started one, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm curious because starting a pod's easy. I wouldn't say it's easy, but starting a pod's pretty easy. I mean, you get some shit, you get a producer, you get people that do it. continue in a pod is so fucking difficult, dude. To say just to be consistent once a week is so rare. People do 7-8 episodes and it's like, fuck, what do we talk about?
Yeah.
So then I just fucking ramble.
It's like a perfect team.
Yeah, but yeah, Tim was thinking, he's like, what if we just did like one show a week, BrOMalley, Timbo Sugar Show, combined it into one. I was like, possibly, but I mean, what's that? I was like, well, I don't know. If you figure it out, and we need if it was like a big show, like a live show, we had a producer, we had call-ins, we had videos. It was 2 hours, like, and it was guaranteed to do good. I would definitely do that. I like doing.
They're different dynamics.
They are a little different. I feel like. Yeah, I mean they are different, but I don't know. Maybe people in the comments. I like the idea of sticking with. Tim and I can up our show. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just spitting off the top of the dome right now, man.
Yeah.
How long has that been? Really? All right. Well, episode 109. We're fucking sweating bullets. BrOMalley show. We're back, man.
We never even left.
Yep, August 19th, I am beating up ALJAMAIN, throwing the greatest bantamweight of all time, and I get to go out there and put his lights out in no other place than Boston at the TD, not B, TD Garden. Touchdown Garden is what I'm calling it.
Too bad the Celtics just lost.
It's okay.
But
it's okay. But yeah, I mean, you got anything to plug other than in my Tesla?
No.
That was good. I see that on Kill Tony. That shit, people go. You're welcome for the glasses. I know you're fucking excited for those. Yeah, please don't. We out this bitch. Deuces.
Peace.